I was looking at a photo of myself last week and I saw bags. And I was like, God damn, I'm 26. And there's probably gonna be someone in the comments or someone watching this be like, I'm 26, I got bags. That's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. I'm under-rested. I'm thinking a lot. But the thing is, I'm making money. I'm experiencing great things. I get to experience nature. There's a lot of things going really well in my life. But for some reason, I can't help but be afraid and be upset. And I feel like those two things, fear and anger, I feel like they're aging me. And that's not to say that fear and anger should just be wiped out. I mean, those are two parts of the human experience that need to be felt. But they need to be felt appropriately. And there's no reason for me to be in fight or flight mode when my life is fucking great. And so it has nothing to do with my external circumstances. I'm talking about me. All right? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. My external circumstances are great. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, all 5 of those things. Well, actually, let me see what I don't want to confidently say that all 5 of those needs are met. Let's see here. All right, take that back. I don't have all 5 of the things from Maslow's hierarchy. I don't have all that yet. But I can get there. I can. And I will. And I only can and I only will so long as the fear and the anger that I feel are regulated. You know, you watch a lot of movies like The Matrix and Secret Life of Walter Mitty and Office Space. Very inspirational movies. You can put Fight Club in there too. And you hear a lot of one-liners like, just let the fear go. And a lot of people might interpret that as, I can't ever feel fear anymore. I interpret that as, when you let it go, that means that it's allowed to come back and it should be felt appropriately. Heavy emphasis on appropriately. Because you look at back when we were a hunter-gatherer society, there was the appropriate fear of a saber-toothed tiger coming into your village at like 2 in the morning and fucking you all up. Fucking you guys up. That's an appropriate fear. And I'm not sure if we have the exact same brains as our ancestors, but under the assumption that they're super similar, then that means that fear is biologically ingrained in us and should be used as a means of self-preservation and survival. At the core of it, right? And so why is it that I get nervous doing my coffee order? That's not a self-preservation move right there. I just gotta let them know what kind of coffee I want. That's it. Why is it that when I stub my toe, I get mad at the bed frame? All of a sudden, it's this inanimate object's fault. And I'm genuinely upset at it. I think that shit's evil. This bed frame deserves to fucking die. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm not gonna tell you what anger is reserved for. But there are moments when you're allowed to be angry. Are those moments few and far between? I think they are. I don't think that anger is necessary in a lot of situations. And quite frankly, I don't like anger. I don't. But there are, like I said, few and far between, there are moments where you look at a situation, you look at someone being pissed off, and you're like, you know what? They're allowed to be pissed off. I'd be pissed off too. And that's what I'm going to say about anger. Fear and anger, they both exist. Do I like that they exist? No, I don't. And so, I'm about to say I'm going to say two buzzwords right now. Being mindful and being intentional. If we aren't those two things, then fear and anger are going to run rampant within your life, within your spirit. All of a sudden, you're going to be 30 and be like, why do I look like I'm fucking 56? You don't want that, man. So, I don't feel like I have to tell you what to do. I feel like you know what to do if you don't want to feel that way. I know what I have to do to not feel that way all the time. For me, it's just like, I gotta eat better. I gotta make sure my gut is healthy. I gotta make sure I'm sleeping appropriately. I gotta make sure that I'm seeing sunlight. There are a ton of things that I can do that are in my best interest that for some reason I'm not fucking doing. So I'm gonna start there. All right? And over the course of however many months, years, eons, millennia, we'll see how I evolve, man. Don't let that fear or that anger age you.